Hi, Mrs. Brusberg's class. We're going to be making bears today. So for this assignment, you will need either a blank piece of paper or the template that is uploaded with this or attached to the email if I sent it to you via email. So you need the bear template or just a blank piece of paper. You need a pencil with an eraser and some sort of a coloring material. It can be markers or crayons. It can be paints of any kind, or it can be colored pencils, or even chalk will work. And if you would like to do the optional part, you can use watercolors or a small cup of paint, or you can use a washable marker or a stamp pad. But we are going to have an option to make this a little bit more personal at the end. So let's get started. If you see the step-by-step instructions, the bears that I drew are very, very small. We are going to start with a really large bear, and we're going to use a large circle or circular shape. If you want to, you can trace from the template, or you can just build your bear on the template itself. So on that bear, we're going to put 2 eyes with eyeballs, or if you want to, you can glue eyes down. If you can, just draw an upside down smile and frown or a rainbow for the snout. If you want to skip that part, that is fine. We're going to put 2 semicircles for ears. This can be hand over hand, it can be traced, it can just be whatever it is. And then inside the snout, we're going to make a nose. And then we're going to go a line down and curl to the left, curl to the right for a snout. You can stop right there, or you can turn it into a full bear, which, I didn't leave enough room for a full bear, but I'm going to give it a try. So a back and a tail, whoops, and I'm going to give it a leg and a back leg and some claws, and I'm going to give them 2 more legs. Silly looking bear. And one thing I always like to do is I always like to outline my things just to make sure my drawing pops, but that is up to you. You are the artist. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to color in the bear, and you are the artist, so you can decide what colors you would like to use. You can decide if you want to use crayons or markers or paints. Try to do your best work. And if you want to, you can draw backgrounds. That is optional for this class. And again, you don't have to draw the whole body. You could just draw the head if you choose to. And if you find that we really have struggled staying in the lines, if an adult wants to cut it out and glue it onto a separate piece of paper after it's been colored, that would be absolutely fine. For our last part, if you choose to, you can draw some trees or really anything that you want. It could be even flower stems. Actually, probably would have been cuter in the background. And I'm just going to use watercolors and a small cup of water. And I'm going to put my finger, and this might not be for everybody if we have any kind of tactile issues, into the watercolor. And I'm going to make some personalized leaves in my tree as a special keepsake. And you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I will turn some of them into some flowers. I wish I thought about that first. So I think I'll do red center, orange, then all the way around. So you can get as creative as you want. This part is completely optional. Have a wipe or a paper towel nearby would be my suggestion. And take a picture and submit it through Google Classroom. Or if you need to, you can email it to me. I cannot wait to see our Brusberg bears.